Hi everyone, this is Samuel here and we'll be talking about a very interesting topic, customizing views and view groups. Now this is very essential because most times you don't want to use those things that are predefined, okay? In our XML layouts, you want something new, you want something original, you want something when I say original, I mean it comes from you designed it, not something pre-installed, you know. So let's dive right into the course, okay? Um, Under Studio. So we have this, you know, text view and image view. So the first thing we'll be going through is colors. How do I change the colors? Customize the colors for my app. Okay, so I'll just come here. Make sure you're in the project pane, and then make sure it's Android here. If it's not, you can easily come here and make it Android. Then you go to app, then go to resource OS, and then to values, and then to colors. Okay, so from here you can change this, how the project was being built. These are the colors that were pre-installed. You could change these primary like these colors to suit your app. Okay, so if you go to themes, so you can see the primary color is color purple 500. So you can just come here, purple 500, that's this. So you can change this, okay, or maybe change this if you want also. But if you don't want to change this, you can just change this and then it works. Okay, this is hex code. Okay, so you change the particular hex code of your choice. Okay, I can't think of any hex code. Let's see. Okay, so what I just did was I right click, double right click the color pane. Okay, I'm looking for, so just take this maybe here. I'm looking for a color. Okay, I can change this one. I'm already changing it. Okay, if I don't have any particular hex code in mind, the same thing here, I can do it the same. Okay, I'm just going to undo. Okay, so I can be able to do this. So right click 2 times this. Okay, and maybe choose something of this nature. So the hex code changes, so automatically changes the, when I build, it changes the color of my app already, because it's a color primary. You see the color primary, it changes too. So color primary variant can change that also. The color primary variant is um, purple 700. It's supposed to be darker. Purple 700 is supposed to be darker. So I think I went this way. So I will take something from the dark side. Okay, something more darker. You know? Yeah, I got it. Changes it too. So that's how you can change these colors. If if you're not okay with these colors, you can easily add your own color. Okay, so one of the color, the only thing that is required is your name and the name of the color and the hex code. Let me say button color. Now it's always advisable when you building your app. Let me say you want to do text view. Instead of adding the, you can see that this color, I didn't just put a hex value here. I could easily put a hex value, but it's not always the best. That's not best practice. You have to put the, call it from the color.xml. So whatever color you want to put here, you create a color resource for it, so that you can be able to call it here. The reason being that if there's any change in color, you won't go about looking for the color here in all this jamboree. Now this is pretty simple because this is what we're doing. There's several layouts that are not simple as this. They are complex. You have different child views and different those child views have child views and those child views have child views, you know. So it's going to be very difficult. Plus this one you could also um, comment. Did that work? Also comment. Thing is, can also comment using them. Sorry, the, yeah, comment anything you want. Then yes, that's for colors. It's showing this way because I've not put my hex value. Should put my hex value. FF, this is FDB, so something like this. Yes, just made that up. So you can easily create it that way. The next we'll be looking at is how to design shapes in our drawables. Okay, so I'll just close this and I'll close this. So take for instance, we have a button. And the button is wrap content. Button has a text saying enter. Okay, and I'm saying the button should be below. So forgive the crappy UI, but I just want to explain stuff. That's why. So let's just say it's below image. Okay, and I'm saying that it should give it a margin top of 10 dp. Give it some space. Okay, so we have it here. This is the button. Enter. Okay. Now it's advisable to even use our material button, but let's take for instance button. So what we'll do is we want to customize this to be, I want it to, okay, I want it to, I want to have a little curves. It has it there, yes, I see it a little. I want it to be a little bit more pronounced, or I want it to completely shape out the curve. So what I do is I go to the drawable and I create, okay, I go to drawable, that's under West, and West is under app. So I go to drawable, click, and then right click, then new, drawable, instead of images or something, drawable resource file, and then I could circular button. Okay, note that I concatenate, and okay, I join two words with the underscore, not with the hyphen. I don't want to use selector, I want to use shape. Okay, the root element is shape. I'll tell you what that means. So you can see that it comes with a root element of shape. Before it would have been selector, but it comes with shape. Okay, so the shape, under shape, is a rectangle. I'm using a rectangle, and then let's start customization. So the first thing we'll be looking at is, okay, solid is pretty there, is the corners. Okay, let's look at the corners. So I just open and close, opening tag and closing tag already. I just closed it because I can easily just press enter, come here before the closing tag. My cursor is here before the closing tag, and I press enter. Then we'll say radius. Now I want the radius to be 10 dp. Okay, and then I can say stroke. So I want it to be outlined at the edges. The width of the outline, I want it to be visible 4 dp, something like this. Okay, and then the color, I want it to be button color. Yes, that. Okay, I can see that the radius is not big enough. 10 dp is not making this as curved as I want, so I'll change this to, let's see, 20, no, 50, no, let's leave it at 80. It's dp. Okay, let's leave it at 80, and then I go to my activity view, the .xml file, and say, okay, I want my background to be circular button. So I can just start circular and it comes out this way. Okay, so you see, changed, curves perfectly just the way I want. I could bring in elevation to it, and card view elevation is usually the best. Okay, so attribute elevation is only used in the pattern 21 and higher, minimum is 16. So I can say, okay, yes, override the resource in layout version 21 of support tools. I like suppressing it. Then that's it. Okay, like I said, you could also use the material. I think it shouldn't work for the material button, but let's try. Oh, it works. It works for the material button also. So very useful tip about customization. So you could create any image, any shape of your want from this. It can be complex, it could be tedious, but you could actually create any shape you want. You know, you could change the shape from a rectangle to oval. You have oval, you have ring. Okay. Um, so different shapes. Um, that you can use. More like, okay, okay, so it's rectangle, oval, line, ring. So any one of your choice you could actually use depending on what you want to do. So that's it for this course. See you in the next one. Take care.